Hey gang, I don't know if this is going to work or not, because I'm walking through the woods, or at least the trail that I went through earlier at dusk. So we may not get much in the way of light here. I mean, I don't know how well this camera can focus in these kind of low light situations, but I figured it's actually very beautiful along here at this time of the night. Oh, I gotta watch out for poison ivy. It's pretty much everywhere around here. I think I got a little on me the other night. Stand real still here as the bugs attack me. I'll sidestep the horse manure and other kinds of interesting stuff on the ground. We're actually coming to the beginning of the trail, or at least, well, the start of the other end. This is the end of the trail. And this is where we came in earlier. And under obviously much brighter conditions half hour ago. There we go. Back out into the world. And actually what I'll do is, instead of going just for that little stretch out of the darkness of the wooded section into the brightness of the civilized paved world, it's like the Joni Mitchell song I heard this afternoon on the radio. They paved paradise and put up a parking lot. It sounds like somebody's calling me, but I'll wait till after this before I answer it and call them back. Yeah, this stretch of, I believe this is Bridge. Yeah, this is Bridge Street. It is really, really beautiful. Birds everywhere. And just at the bend in the road where you see the crosswalk sign down there. There it is. You see the crosswalk sign right down there is one of the exit points of the campus. Of course, all of this around us here is swamps and lakes and marshes. And then beyond them is mostly farmland. And, of course, small towns everywhere. And this is actually a fairly busy street here. It cuts off of Route 1A in Hamilton. And this road will lead you out to Essex and Gloucester. And towns such as those, like Rockport. All and every one of them stunningly beautiful. There's a piece of trash on the ground. Let me pick it up. When you live in an area that's beautiful, and there's one of our signs announcing who we are to the neighbors. Yeah, when you live in grounds that are this beautiful, you don't want to see trash lying about. Oh my goodness, look at that. Holy cow. I totally have him standing still looking at me. a white-tailed deer. Oh my goodness, that was beautiful. And the forests here, as you can see, are so thick and so verdant that dozens of different kinds of wildlife live in here, completely protected and undisturbed by anything human. And they do like to come out and forage in some of the open areas, obviously. This is where the bird sows live, right here. And if you're fortunate and you're out at the right moment, you get to see a deer, a red fox, wild turkeys, snapping turtles, the occasional lizard or snake. Oh, it's just amazing. It's absolutely beautiful. I swear we must have one of the most beautiful campuses of any seminary here in the United States. I tell you, when you go out and go for a walk and come back up this way, you get yourself some serious exercise. We'll cut up the middle pathway heading straight to the top of Holy Hill. And this used to be a Catholic convent and pre-seminary. So there's several spots on campus where statues were, including that one right there. But being the good low church Protestants we are, we kept the monuments and crosses but got rid of everything else, which in retrospect I think was a shame. We can honor those who differ with us without having to delete them. Of course, some of these trees are covered in vines, and of course a number of the trees that are half dead or completely dead because the vines literally choke the life. They strangle the trees that they're on. They're that powerful. I think there's an interesting parabolic meaning to that I think would be quite fitting. The idea that the true vine gives life, all other vines that entangle us take our life away. And here we are. And if you're coming in through the Essex entrance down there where the pond, one of our ponds are, you drive up here and you see this sign announcing where everything is on campus. And here's probably the steepest stretch of walking on campus is right here. For my friends here on campus who are in wheelchairs, obviously this ain't exactly the easiest way to travel, so they don't. It's far too dangerous. I'm glad we have just enough light to be able to wander back up from the trail to the top of the hill. I don't know if you can see anything in here. Many times critters like foraging in here as well. And I'm so glad I saw that deer. It was big. Female white-tailed deer. Amazing. Tell you, living here and going for a walk gives you a nice cardio. And this is the fabled Kerr building. This side here is all student housing. One floor is for ladies. 2 floors is for the gentlemen. Oh boy. I'm gonna sleep well tonight. So this is part 2 of the Thursday evening, July 11th, 2012, walkabout on Gordon Conwell campus. Yeah, we'll end with that beautiful shot. Good night all. Be well, be blessed.